The Association of Southeast Asian Nations, or ASEAN, recently wrapped up its inaugural naval drills called the ASEAN Solidarity Exercise on September 23rd. Hosted by Indonesia, the exercises were focused on coordinated disaster response in a region vulnerable to tsunamis and other extreme weather events. Another goal, expand military ties and military cooperation between ASEAN nations.
ASEAN is not only a symbol of solidarity, cooperation, and close friendship between us, but also a manifestation of military strength from ASEAN members.
This year's exercises were held in the South Natuna Sea. It borders the North Natuna Sea, part of which China claims as part of its expansive territory in the larger South China Sea. According to Indonesian Navy Commodore Muhammad Taufik, the region was chosen purposely.
From our perspective, because this is the first exercise conducted, so we think that the area in Natuna and Batam is the closest area near to neighboring states.
But the location of the joint exercises did not escape the attention of Beijing, which in August had published a new map reiterating its claims in the South China Sea.
We have a clear and consistent position on the South China Sea.
While the exercises were focused on natural disaster response, piracy, and rescue operations, analysts like Carl Baker of the Pacific Forum say they are also an opportunity for ASEAN countries to make a statement.
They've both done ASEAN-US exercises, ASEAN-China exercises. This is, I think, the first one that's all ASEAN. And so I think that that's significant.
Baker also notes how the choice of location also showed ASEAN pragmatism, championed by Indonesia.
Well, remember that the initial proposal was to do the exercise in the North Natuna Sea, and the way they satisfied Cambodia was to move it in the South Natuna Sea, which is less controversial because it's clearly outside of the supposed 9-dash line that China has drawn in that region.
Brunei, Malaysia, and Singapore sent warships and combat personnel to the exercise. The Philippines, Cambodia, Laos, Myanmar, Vietnam, and Thailand sent observers, as did aspiring ASEAN member East Timor. For Indra Yoga in Batam, Indonesia, Nova Poerwadi, VOA News.